Hello, I'm James Preston and welcome to the ASX Breakfast exclusive to Kalkine TV, where we provide you with all the information you'll need for a successful day of trading. The Australian share market is likely to open higher on Monday after a strong end to the week on Wall Street on Friday. Concerns surrounding economic growth eased ahead of US inflation data, which investors will be expecting to decline. The latest SPI futures indicate that the ASX 200 is set to open 79 points or 1.15% higher. On Friday, the benchmark index rose by 0.65% to 6,894.2 points. Global stock indices rose on Friday, led by technology and growth shares, and interest rate-sensitive 2-year US Treasury yields hit more than 14-year highs as investors digested the view that more interest rate hikes are needed. On Wall Street, the Dow Jones rose by 1.2%, the S&P 500 jumped by 1.5%, and the Nasdaq ended 2.1% higher. In Europe, the Stoxx 50 rose by 1.6%, London's FTSE gained by 1.2%, the CAC surged 1.4%, and the German DAX ended 1.4% higher. Meanwhile, the Bank of England postponed its September interest rate decision for another week to September 22 as a result of the Queen's death. And in Asian markets, it was a sea of green. Japan's Nikkei gained 0.53%, China's Shanghai Composite grew by 0.82%, and Hong Kong's Hang Seng saw the biggest growth, jumping by 2.69%. All right, time now for a quick break on the ASX for breakfast before we take a look at the Aussie dollar, oil, gold, and the world of crypto. If you're looking to keep abreast of the biggest stories from the crypto world, the fate of exchanges and crypto hedge funds during the ongoing bear market, and you're wanting to keep up to date with the best and worst performers in the altcoin space and that of flagship currencies such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, then Kalkine Media's Daily Crypto Catch is absolutely essential viewing for you. Tune in each afternoon right here on Kalkine Media to get the latest scoop from anchor to zero coin. Welcome back to the ASX at Breakfast on Kalkine TV, where we give you all the information you'll need for a successful day of trading. One Aussie dollar is currently buying 68.47 US cents, up from Friday's price of 67.64 US cents. Moving on, and the price of 2-year bond yields reached their highest point in more than 14 years. 2-year yields reached 3.575%, the highest since November 2007. Benchmark 10-year note yields were last at 3.321%. In terms of data releases, there are no key reports scheduled for Monday. The latest consumer confidence data and NAB's business survey reports are set to be released tomorrow, whilst August's labour force reports and data that is pertinent to inflation are due for Thursday. Oil prices have also risen. Oil prices rose by about 4%, supported by supply cut concerns. Brent crude rose by 4.1% to settle at $92.84 a barrel, and WTI crude rose by 3.9% to settle at $86.79 a barrel. Gold has also seen an increase. Gold rose on Friday as the dollar's retreat temporarily seemed to stave off some pressure on the precious metal from the prospects of more interest rate hikes. US gold futures closed 0.5% higher at $1,728.60. And lastly, the crypto market has enjoyed a largely positive weekend before trailing off late on Sunday. In the past 24 hours, the global crypto market cap has decreased by 0.86% to be valued at approximately $1.06 trillion US dollars. Importantly, Bitcoin has once more risen over the 20k threshold and is currently sitting at around $21.7 thousand, a weekly increase of more than 8%, whilst Ethereum's Ether has enjoyed a bumper week, rising by more than 11% in the past 7 days. Well, that's all for this edition of the ASX at Breakfast. Have a great day trading and make sure to keep it locked here on Kalkine TV for the latest market insights and business news. I'm James Preston, reporting for Kalkine.